Yo guys, what's up? My name is Jack2505. This is 2505 Gaming, and today we are going to be discussing the new Heroic Assault mode, which was released this week in Gotham Knights. Heroic Assault is a separate 4-player mode from the campaign and the open world. This is a survival mode which has 30 floors of enemies to defeat and gets more difficult with each floor. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and join the Discord too. The gear that you already have before the update that you grinded in the open world will definitely help you in this mode. The higher the floors, the harder the enemies, and the higher the gear. I've managed to reach floor 30, and as you can see in the footage, this floor grants you level 60 gear, so level 60 blueprints, and level 60 mods, and level 60 enemies as well. In order to play Heroic Assault, you have to play the first floor by yourself and complete it, which is pretty simple. There will be level 25 enemies in there, and then once you complete the first floor by yourself, you will then be able to unlock the co-op options for this mode. Now, I have to say that for a mode that's been hyped so much by the devs as 4-player action, jump in and play with others, and you know, the matchmaking in this mode is terrible. The friend invite system is not so good either. When your friend invites you, sometimes you're not able to see the notification. So if you're on PC, you have to go to your Steam friend list in the game rather than who's on Gotham Knights in order to send an invite and then make sure that your friend gets the invite. So definitely a patch or an update needed there. When you host a match, when you make it public for others to join, it takes an eternity for someone to find your game. And I don't think it has really anything to do with low player numbers. I just think it's just a bad system where a lot of the time people cannot find each other. And then and then let's say for example, you decide to then join somebody else's game, it then turns into a lottery in regards to which floor they're on. So if you want to grind floor 22, you might join a game where someone's on floor 2 or 3, which is highly annoying. This mode needs a matchmaking update. So if you want to farm level 30, for example, you should be able to matchmake or host for that particular floor so others can find the game and join much easier. Most of the floors are pretty much the same. Defeat waves of enemies, defend control panels, escort a piece of machinery. Because you'll be getting, higher gear up to 60, this will make your lower level blueprints obsolete over time. The gear that you gain in this mode is just basically a higher level of what you have already, and doesn't really bring anything new to the table apart from a higher number. However, I do find Heroic Assault more fun than the open world because once you get into a game, you jump straight into the action, and once you're in a group and you get into a bit of a rhythm, you just go from floor to floor to floor. And I've not crashed yet in this mode, which is a massive plus for me. The legendary material drops in this mode is crazy good, and I would recommend anyone who's low on materials to simply jump in this mode, and you'll be drowned in materials, including the legendary materials. So you can play the open worlds for the guaranteed blueprint from the watch, and then go back to heroic assault mode for the material. Starro is the end boss of Heroic Assault, and first of all, they could have picked a better villain than Starro, or even a more known one than Starro. There's a whole list of bat villains to choose from, and you choose Starro. And then when you finally interact with Starro, that takes 30 floors to do it. It's an escort mission to banish him, and you end up fighting waves of different factions all at the same time. And don't get me wrong, the high pressure of the AI ads or whatever you want to call them, that part was fun, but Starro just sitting there waiting to be blasted into space was a bit of a letdown. You don't even fight Starro, which makes no sense. Starro also brings no new enemies with him. He just takes over the enemies by putting I don't know, like a little mini starfish of himself on their face. And these are enemies that you've been fighting already. Now, look, in the future, I hope Gotham Knights can be updated with layers or raids or strongholds type content that has like a theme behind them, such as a Two-Face base or a Riddler world, or something similar to the mission where you go into the prison to fight Harley Quinn, or you go into that building that's all frozen and you go and fight Mister Freeze. Something along those levels, but on a larger scale that four players can go into, defeat the enemies, and earn unique gear never seen before in the game, rather than just a higher number of what you've got already. I will continue to play this mode and gain level 60 gear for all four classes. My advice to anyone who wants to progress in this mode and do it efficiently is to join the Gotham Knights Discord and find players on the same platform as you and find the specific floors that you want. Ideally, level 30 once you get there, and the Reckoning floors as well. If you're on PC, you can join my Discord and team up with me. I'm happy to team up with anyone who wants to play. Now, what do you guys think of the heroic assault mode in Gotham Knights that was released this week? Enough to keep you playing? Not interested? Looking forward to playing it? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. My name is Jack2505. This is 2505 Gaming,